Did you know that what you choose to eat at night could be silently increasing your risk of heart disease and even stroke, especially after the age of 60? Imagine this. You finish your day thinking you're doing everything right, you're relaxing, maybe you even go for a little walk, you settle in with a snack or a drink before bed. And while you're sleeping, your blood pressure is climbing, your arteries are stiffening, and your heart is struggling to keep up. Scary, isn't it? But here's the good news. If you stay with me until the end of this video, you'll know exactly which foods you should never eat at night, why they are so risky for seniors, and, most importantly, what delicious and heart-friendly alternatives you can enjoy instead. And trust me, once you know these simple swaps, your nights and your mornings will feel completely different. Before we dive in, let me just say this. If you care about living longer, lighter, and healthier in the most natural way, make sure you subscribe right now. That way you'll always have access to practical, science-based tips to protect your heart, manage your weight, balance your hormones, and feel your best every single day. Now, let's talk about why nighttime choices are so crucial. As we age, our bodies simply don't process foods the same way they used to. Kidneys become less efficient at filtering out excess salt. Our metabolism slows down. Our insulin response weakens. Blood vessels lose elasticity. And the heart, well, it works tirelessly day and night, but after 40, 50, 60 years of pumping, it deserves support, not sabotage. Eating the wrong foods in the evening forces your body to fight battles during the very hours it's supposed to rest, repair, and recover. That's why seniors who indulge in certain late-night snacks unknowingly increase their risk of high blood pressure, nighttime strokes, arrhythmias, and poor sleep quality. So let's go through the biggest culprits one by one. And I'll also give you tasty, practical alternatives that not only satisfy your cravings but also help you wake up feeling refreshed instead of drained. The first villain: salty foods. Too much sodium at night is a silent heart-wrecker. Why? Because as we age, our kidneys simply cannot eliminate salt as efficiently as they once did. That excess sodium stays in the body, pulling water into the blood vessels, keeping your pressure elevated through the night. And here's the kicker: your blood pressure should naturally dip during sleep, giving your heart and arteries a break. But when you overload on salt at dinner or with snacks, that dip never happens. Instead, your heart keeps working overtime, your vessels stiffen, and your risk of a so-called silent stroke skyrockets. Think of common foods: canned soups, frozen dinners, deli meats, salty snacks like chips or crackers. They seem harmless, but they're packed with hidden sodium. 1 cup of canned soup can contain more than your entire recommended daily intake. Isn't that shocking? So, what's the smarter alternative? Homemade soups with low-sodium broth, shredded chicken breast instead of ham or salami, unsalted nuts, or even a warm sweet potato. These give you flavor, comfort, and satiety without that dangerous salt spike. Now, the second trap: refined sugars and carbs at night. This is one of the sneakiest reasons seniors struggle with heart health, insomnia, and even weight gain. After 40, insulin resistance creeps in, meaning your body doesn't handle sugar as gracefully anymore. If you have that slice of white bread, that sugary yogurt, or that piece of cake before bed, your blood sugar shoots up. Sounds harmless? Here's the dangerous part. When your sugar crashes later in the night, your body releases stress hormones like adrenaline and cortisol. And that triggers palpitations, night sweats, shallow sleep, and yes, inflammation in your blood vessels. Over time, those roller coasters can raise your risk of diabetes, heart disease, and stroke. The foods to watch out for: white bread, sugary cereals, cookies, sweetened yogurts, packaged juices. They may look light or even healthy on the surface, but at night they're a storm waiting to happen. So, what to do instead? Try Greek yogurt without added sugar. Sprinkle it with cinnamon or chia seeds. Or a hard-boiled egg with avocado. Or a small portion of nuts. Even a banana with a tiny spoon of natural peanut butter works wonders. These foods stabilize your blood sugar, calm your nervous system, and actually support deep, restorative sleep. The third danger zone: saturated and trans fats. At night, your metabolism slows down, and your liver is less efficient at clearing LDL, the so-called bad cholesterol. So if you eat heavy cheese, fried food, pizza, or cookies before bed, that fat lingers in your bloodstream longer. The result: thicker, more viscous blood, higher triglycerides, and stiffer arteries by morning. It's like pouring sludge through pipes that are already narrowing with age. That combination is a recipe for a heart attack or stroke. You know the foods I mean: greasy takeout, processed cheese, margarine, frozen pizzas, fried chicken, packaged pastries. They may feel comforting at night, but they're quietly inflaming your arteries and robbing your heart of its well-deserved rest. So what are your better choices? Think lighter and fresher. How about hummus with crunchy veggies? Whole grain toast with avocado? A small bowl of natural yogurt with berries? Or even a light lentil soup? These give you satisfaction and flavor, but they keep your blood fluid, your vessels flexible, and your heart calm. Next up, something many people think is harmless or even healthy: caffeine and dark chocolate at night. Now, I love a good coffee as much as the next person, but here's the problem. Caffeine doesn't just keep you awake. It actually tightens your blood vessels, raises your blood pressure, and stimulates your adrenal system. In older adults, this can trigger irregular heartbeats, especially if you already have atrial fibrillation or another heart condition. And dark chocolate. Yes, it's rich in antioxidants, but at night it's a double whammy. It has caffeine plus theobromine, another stimulant that raises your heart rate and pressure. So that innocent evening cup of green tea or piece of dark chocolate dessert could be setting you up for a restless night and a dangerous morning blood pressure surge. The safer swaps? Herbal teas like chamomile, lemon balm, or rooibos. A warm glass of golden milk with turmeric and cinnamon. Or simply a kiwi or banana, both naturally rich in magnesium and tryptophan, which relax your muscles and promote deeper sleep. Finally, let's talk about alcohol. Many people think a glass of wine helps them sleep. And yes, at first, alcohol relaxes you. But here's the hidden danger: it rebounds later in the night, stimulating your nervous system, raising your heart rate, and fragmenting your sleep cycles. Instead of deep, restorative sleep, you get shallow, interrupted rest. Alcohol also makes your blood thicker and increases the risk of arrhythmias, especially after the age of 60. That's why strokes often happen in the early morning after a night of drinking. The alternatives: herbal teas again, tart cherry juice which naturally contains melatonin, or simply a bedtime ritual like a warm shower or light stretching. These give you that relaxing wind-down effect without punishing your heart. Now, I know what you might be thinking, but I've always enjoyed a little snack before bed, or a small drink to relax. Do I really have to give it up completely? And my answer is, it's not about never enjoying those things again. It's about being intentional. Choosing foods that support your body at night rather than stress it. Finishing your last meal at least 3 hours before bed. Checking labels for sodium. Look for less than 140 milligrams per serving. Keeping hydrated throughout the day so your kidneys can do their job. And filling your evenings with foods that truly nurture your heart. Fresh veggies, fiber-rich legumes, nuts, seeds, calming teas, and anti-inflammatory spices. When you make these shifts, you'll notice the difference. You'll sleep more deeply. You'll wake up lighter. Your morning blood pressure readings will improve. And most importantly, you'll be protecting your heart during the very hours it's most vulnerable. So let me ask you this. Tonight, what are you going to choose? Will it be that salty snack or sugary dessert? Or will you give your heart the gift of calm and healing sleep? The choice is in your hands, and every little change adds up. Before we wrap up, if this video spoke to you, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Joining this community means you'll always have a friend guiding you with natural, science-backed strategies to live longer, healthier, and more vibrant years. And don't go anywhere just yet, because in the next video, I'm going to reveal the 7 toxic foods that are silently destroying your liver and blocking your weight loss. That's the next step in transforming your health, and you definitely don't want to miss it. So stay tuned, take care of your heart tonight, and I'll see you in the next video.